Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's make my little birthday drawing in 1, 2, 3. Let's get into it. So yesterday was my birthday and I'm turning 24. Woohoo! I guess according to TikTok, I am absolutely ancient dust, ancient history. I don't know. Next, I'm going in with my bandana. Today I'm wearing like this little, it's like a spider web bandana that I got during Halloween. And I wear it year round because it's spooky and I like it. I've been receiving a lot of happy birthday messages and gifts and things like that, and just messages from people and my family. It's been super nice to kind of just like feel appreciated. I feel like a lot of people skip their birthday. I like to celebrate my birthday. I think it's very important to celebrate, hey, I'm here one more year, I'm getting older, and it's not really all that scary. It's kind of a good thing. It's an adventure. Every new year is an adventure and a blessing. Alright, next I'm doing my tan sweatshirt, which is a frog and toad sweatshirt that my dad bought me for my birthday. Shout out to my dad. He's super cool. I'm going in with my skin tones. This is usually like a super hard part. I'm using the same technique that I use for Petra. So kind of taking it lightly. I'm going back in my ink water and then kind of wiping it off on my cloth on the side there to kind of get some of that excess ink off. And just really kind of using a lot of like wet on wet techniques. I'm not super like big on dry just because I like to be able to layer. Touching up my shoes, which are also gray. I wear a lot of dark clothes. I would self-describe as a goth, I guess. I don't know. Or definitely alternative. So here I'm doing my balloon. This is the balloon with all the little sparkles in it, so I think those are silly and kind of fun and festive. I'm going in with my brush pen here. I used to exclusively use this, and then I decided to get different brushes after I saw a couple of videos on techniques, and this is just wet on wet, and then going back in with my ink later on, or like with the cap of the ink has some ink in there, so I put a little water in there. It's basically like a small oil well. So I'm going back in with that and touching up some areas, adding in a little bit more shadows. As the ink dries, it dries a lot lighter than you think, so it's kind of good to put in a lot of a little bit of ink sometimes, and then layering, or a lot of ink if you know it's going to be super dark. Eyes are super hard. So I'm kind of touching it up with my hands here. There we go. Ink everywhere. Oh well. Touching up the background. Every year my mom likes to tell my birth story, and I love to hear it every single time. It's always kind of a trip to hear about what they were doing in incredibly early 2001 and very late 2000 when my mom was about to have me. It's always fun to hear about like the time before yourself for some reason. At least to me, it's kind of cool. Bring in those little sparkly balloon bits. I don't really know if that reads very well, but I don't know, I like it. I think it'll probably read better in the coloring stage. My hopes for being 24 are to just continue trying to be my most authentic self, and I know that feels really cringe and cheesy right now, but it's incredibly true, and it's something I've been working on. Trying to be more honest and being more open to criticism and not taking everything personally. Now I'm breaking out the little tiny brush in my white ink. Make sure it's not coagulated. A little shaky shake. I'm gonna open that bad boy up, start doing some highlights. Alright, this is me slowing down the footage so you can see how I am precisely putting the whites of my eyes in. I did not leave a lot of space for myself to do the eye whites or the shine. If you put shine in your eyes of your characters, they look like they have a little life and they're less lifeless. Kind of touching up some of those little balloon sparkles, giving the balloon a little bit of sheen also. I had drank coffee when I recorded this, so it was definitely peaking. I think I'm a little bit caffeine sensitive, so my hands are a little bit shaky. But here I am doing the lines of the bandana. This takes a lot of focus and concentration. As you can see, I'm getting in really close. Last 3 or 4 birthdays, I used to do animation walk cycles, but I stopped doing that like 2 years ago because it just was taking way too long and they used to frustrate me to no end. So I just started to do a birthday drawing. Now I have sped up parts of this video just because of the length. I think this took me, the inking part at least took me like 14 minutes to ink everything. The actual drawing part took me like much longer, and we're done. Here is a close-up. I haven't drawn myself in a little while, but I'm pretty happy with how this came out. It's so cute. And cannot forget to sign it, which I almost did, so here we go. Then I got super lazy and I don't want to pull out my printer, so I just go to Microsoft Office Lens and just kind of crop that bad boy, scan it in, turn it to black and white for Procreate. And then I started coloring in Procreate, and I was screen recording, and for some reason lost almost the entire process. So anyway, here is the Procreate screen recording of this. It can screen record your canvas for you. So I slowed this down significantly, so a lot of this is just kind of like putting colors on top. The drawing layer, the actual inking layer, it's on multiply, which you guys will see a little bit later. So fast forward, because I lost like all of the footage, I'm putting in this little frog and toad image because I really didn't want to draw a frog and toad and I kind of wanted to be accurate, so I just pulled one from the internet and I put it on a multiply layer to put it over top of all of my coloring. Now I am kind of coloring the image itself, kind of lowering the opacity so it looks like it fits with the image. A little adjusting. And this is done. Time to export. And this is the finished product. I'm super happy with it. I think it's super cute. It's a little bit rushed, but it's my birthday, so who gives a shit? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.